Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel, and thank you so much for just joining me for another video, especially if you are a returning viewer. I love to see it, see all the views and everything else of this, and just to know that y'all are really liking the content. I can't thank you enough. But so, I know I've been like very remiss in doing this, and I'm behind on doing for these community spotlight videos. I've just been so engrossed in playing these other games that have been coming out, and I've just kept pushing it back. But today we actually have for a community spotlight here for Hammerwatch 2, and this was actually suggested by a viewer, Honest Grifter. I will actually link him down below, like just to say thank you. But as in for all community spotlight videos, I will shout out they're bigger than me, but a smaller creator, who's someone who's not like with the tens of thousands of subscribers and everything, but that's not now. So right now, you're here for this game. So this game here was actually released in December of 2023, and it's published by Modus Games. I was looking at some of the other games they've released, because I know I've heard of them and seen them on some cartridges, but I couldn't place them. The only one that I actually have in my collection that I know of is for Chris Tales. So, but I haven't played the game, so I can't say, oh, they're a reputable publisher. But this game here, I did play it, and it comes with actually both games. It comes with Hammerwatch 1 and Hammerwatch 2. One very much reminded me of like the old school like Gauntlet days with the two stick kind of controllers. So one stick controls like where your character is moving, and the other one like controls you have to move it around to control the direction that they're aiming. So for whatever it is you're wanting to swing or shoot a ranged attack. It's very not as in depth as 2 is. 2 is very much like a step up above from 1, because in number 2 you can develop quests when you're dungeon diving or delving, whatever. Whenever you're exploring and you're fighting the monsters, it still uses the control, but it's got like, as you're killing the monsters and you're getting experience, you actually do level up and you get points to be able to go through and to actually raise attributes, a skill tree to adjust the skills that you're using for whatever it is your play style. And there's multiple characters to choose from and customize them to whatever one it is that you want to do. And it was a very fun game. At first, when I started getting to it, there was a lot to go into, and I was trying to record some of the footage, but I couldn't record anything when it went into the dungeons, because you just get such a glare from the big picture window that I actually have that's like facing right in front of my TV. So I had to wait for whenever it was I was above ground and when it was like bright out, because there actually is a day and night cycle. So the NPCs, when it hits night, they'll actually go into their houses. Because I watched one when I went up there to her to turn in a quest. She just ignores me, walks right on up to her house, doesn't go up the stairs to her bed, but just stops like right there in the middle of the stairs and lays down and goes to sleep. And I was like, what is going on here? I couldn't talk to her or nothing, so I had to wait for the day-night cycle to cycle around for the next day for her to wake up and turn in the quest. But the story itself is pretty linear, and when your character does die, you have to spend gold to be able to respawn them, and it gives you certain options, like either whatever dungeon it is, you can start off at the very beginning of that dungeon, or the last town that you were at, you can do that. And a really good thing that I actually found out for this is when you die, all the monsters that in progress that you've done to that point, it's still gone. Like the monsters aren't respawned, so you just go back up to wherever it was that you died. Those monsters are there, but everything that you killed to get to that point is still gone. So you don't have to worry about wasting more life just to get back to where you were and died again. So that was actually a really cool aspect of it, the game that I liked. And it did take me a little bit to get used to the controls, but the more that I played it, the more I got the hang of aiming and trying to move. And particularly, like when the monsters are coming after me, aiming where they are at and trying to back up with my ranged weapons so that I could slowly pick them off without taking damage myself. That was the strategy that I found to actually survive a little bit more. But the only thing I haven't figured out is I can get the potions to heal myself and the food and stuff is, but I haven't figured out exactly how to be able to use the potions and to eat the food to actually heal up. So I just keep taking the damage and then I die. Luckily, there is a slight regeneration rate that you have for your health. So after I kill everything and I've taken a bunch of damage, I just kind of just sit there, chill out, let that watch my health tick back up to where it was, and then I can progress from there. I'm just, I don't know what, I couldn't figure it out. But overall, this was a very fun game. Thank you very much for recommending it to me. I don't know exactly how many hours I've put into it. Probably just like about 5 or 6, but there's a lot here. And the fact that there's actually not just for single player, but you can actually play it in multiplayer mode as well. And so you can have other people join you in and to make just for a fun experience. That's really cool in my opinion. I love co-op games, something I can play with my family and just kill some time and everything. It's kind of like a little bonding thing that we can all experience together. Now, I'm going to go ahead and say that this game here isn't very expensive. You can find it on eBay. I went through and I'm actually looking at the prices right now. You can find it for roughly, there's one here for like $20, $25 seems to be, $20 to $25 seems to be like the going rate for this game. And this is actually, I'm going to say this, so this was the cover. Let y'all show this off a little bit more so you can see it. That like looks like the good old days for like D&D back in the day. And also like inside here, it's just a plain thing, but the cartridge itself, actually they took care in this, and it's not just the logo. I cannot get it centered so you can actually read the logo, but you can see how it's got the background and the mountains and everything. I really like it. It shows like a little care to detail for there on the cartridge just to put that little bit of extra special. And it also comes with this poster. And I'm going to sit there and say here, this poster is very cool. Reminds me of something that I would have had hanging up in my room like back in the day when I was like a lot younger. And yeah, like something very reminiscent for like late 80s, early 90s sort of thing. And so that I thought was very cool. I mean, that alone is worth a couple of dollars right there. So even more bonuses for actually going out and getting this game. Just make sure it comes with the little poster if it's something you want to hang up or just to keep with it. But all overall, yeah, a very good game. Very happy that I played it. Was recommended for it. And now on to the creator, like the shout out. I don't know what I want to be calling it, but I do want to create like a true gaming community. And so the creator that I'm going to shout out in for this community spotlight video is for Ghostlink, and I will link his channel down below. And he seems like a really cool, awesome guy. I've watched his content for a long time, He posts videos every single week for games to pick up for the Nintendo Switch, and quite a few. I mean, I don't know exactly how many of those that I've actually watched and I've seen like, wow, that looks really cool. And just, I've actually added them to my collection. So a few of these games back here that I went through were suggestions from him. And like I said, he does them every single week, and just go check him out. If you like looking up for Nintendo games and you wanting suggestions to get for your collection, for even obscure games that you've never even heard of. Like a lot of the games I've never heard of, just to be perfectly honest with you. And just those suggestions, recommendations are just something really cool. Something I really look forward to every single week. Like I watch his video every single Friday when it gets posted. So, but just to shout him out, and again, links down below. And so if you're still here, you're still watching, thank you to all of you for all the new subscribers. I honestly, I've been blown away by the reactions of everything that's just happening for this week, or this weekend, I should say. And I can't thank you all enough. I'm like, grateful beyond words to you all. And just thank you for watching the videos, for the subscriptions, likes, comments. It all helps me out tremendously. And I honestly, I just can't say thank you enough. So, with that out of the way, another video in the books. If you haven't subscribed already to the channel, please do. Help me just to get on that way to 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. Who knows? I might even surpass that. But with all of y'all's help, I know that I can get there. And if you do like this kind of content, throw a like on the video. Share it to whoever, if you have around your life that you think might like this content. Help me to keep going, keep growing, stay motivated, keep putting out content for y'all and everything. And I truly hope that you've enjoyed this video. Have a great day, great night. God bless you all. I'll see you all next time.